Sentinels 对上 BLG， 瑞士轮胜者组，赢的将晋级季后赛，输的将在后天争取晋级的最后希望。BLG 在上场比赛中击败了没有 Nuts 的 Team Liquid， 这次将面对的是美洲知名队伍 Sentinels， 他们能否延续先前的气势继续连胜呢？还是 Sentinels 会如同大家赛前预测抢先晋级呢
？They want to anchor. These are entrenched positions.
Bangno's got a good little line around it one way. Russia, how?
The jump peek.
2 headshots. Absurd against Liquid. Russia also incredible game from him. Big step up and in
Watch inspires the rest of his teammates with some confidence. That is unreal. Little micro snap.
I mean, that is land Valorant at its best.
He cannot believe that happened, and I don't blame him.
A very flash-heavy composition. First, it's a bit of information. Thrash is going to go ahead, see what he can spot out. Russia's on top of 410, and he'll be brought down by Bang. He's been very snappy in these rounds. Nightfall's by the wayside. Now it's Neff and Levius who have to play from a long distance. Neff, IGL, all on his own, and that is stunning. It's up to Zelsus and John to bring him down, but John's on the defuse, still gets the job done. Ironclad nerds to keep the stick. That's what BLG are working with in this post plan. John is readying a pop off this flash. Russia moves in. Oh my goodness, again! That is ungodly from Russia! In the mosh pit, not a care in the world. Alright, what is this?
Split right now, the rare A split.
Okay, we've got some pressure coming from A-Main at the same time as well. Narrate has fallen on the side. John getting a little bit nervous, but he's going to spray him anyway. Oh, it's a 3-piece for the Moroccan mastermind. And he knows there are players on the side for Billy. Bites his time. Gets second up by Rafters to take the fight, but Levius beats him to the punch and through the smoke, apparently. Levius deals with John.
You should run.
Numbers are even now if both teams go for these lockdowns simultaneously. A Venn diagram of disaster in the middle as Zelsus waits on them to come on out and give them a fight. This time a little bit more patient. Levius in position for a wrap. Send surely. Oh, they've got a turret watching the timing, but it doesn't seem to matter because they're fighting over the B. It's favoring this Chinese squad. It is Russia dominating Yellow again and again.
He's stepping up from the last games we saw of him during their qualifying run. He was good, but he's hitting another level right now.
Just another reckoning. Just around the corner, by the way.
It is meant to just one more orb and he'll have it. BLG are just so proactive. They are just choosing to swing out.
He'll be joining the team now.
Okay, Kano wants to get in a cheeky position to even things up, but he's triple swung. Senna's so prepared for that. Probably expecting whzy to be up there, to be frank, but they'll be happy to get that kill regardless.
Through the high tide, expect multi-swings on whzy. He's got to get out. Cloudburst away with the paranoia and effect. Russia, though, again, surely not. He backs up. Takes johnqt out of the game and then falls back to a more safe position. He gets a second. How is he getting away with this? Levius and whzy now have to fight for this in a short-handed situation. He's on the spike location and in the middle of the dark cover. He dispatches Narrate. Now, though, overwhelmed. Zekin and Zelsus to the rescue. And Levius sees one of them, but he can't stop Zelsus. A great round from Zelsus, getting that mid-control, converting into a very important 4th round for Sen. Deja vu vibes continue.
Sen are exploiting that overextension and aggression from the defenders. Now Levius wants to get in a decent position. He's go for the one. I love the way he's playing this. The movement is sick.
That is raw sauce. And there is Neff to come to the rescue. Viper's Wall, though, will be a factor and in play.
30 seconds left.
Narrate's looking to try and get up a plant.
They're really trying to delay with these mollies, and in fact, if time gets low enough, they might want to use this Reckoning if they can stop the Wingman.
They didn't. Wingman gets the plant down, and John and Bang get to work. Oh, buddy, blink and you miss it.
Ultimately just thrown out the window now. Pop flash. I love how John's playing this KO. We're talking about him being set up teammates as an IGL, but also when you're in this KO role.
I mean, it looks pretty good. Here's nobody. Okay, just one affected by that 0 point. An income Sentinel trying to make this hit, but Bang is taken down. whzy eviscerates him now as K-Knight tries to crouch and spray. It's no good.
Long range Dead Frenzy, not going to do a whole lot. I mean, I like John using No Command to turn those knives off, but he's just hungry for more. Trade it out.
Still, whzy is in that flanking position. Sen know there might be a little bit of a clock, and the knives are back out and ready to go, but Narrate getting into the game now. What a time to do it. Levius again, the last player standing. There's a lot to deal with. The turret claims him. Oh, you hate to see it.
Easy, is that secondary? Yeah, as expected. maybe to get a safe defuse. They're hoping to use it there. Yep, it's going to be activated.
Paranoia throwing out second, just a little too slow to the punch. Narrate tucked in the corner, he knows he's going to be overwhelmed, and why he wants to push up into the rest of the defenders. The high tide comes down, and so does the curtain on this first map.
This fast pivot though from Billy. They are right into mid. And all of a sudden, there's so much pressure on Zelsis. Oh, Borussia caught on the teleport. What a snap from John!
Tidy stuff. And so the round ends.
SEN, Billy, they are forced into this round. Rifles and Guardians. Why is he going fast? And what a kill on the Bang.
Oh, I'm going to be punished. Bang not in a position. And here comes that null command now. SEN start to scramble on the side, and whzy will run them down. Narrate can barely tuck behind boxes, and whzy comes calling. Makes short work of him.
Oh, you know he's going to go for more. He is not slowing down.
I mean, why not?
Almost out.
Why not? SEN here hopes to maybe play into this double up, but Borussia there is watching. Sat behind whzy, giving him a safety net. And of all the players to do this to.
I guess the information as far as Narrate being the lone man on site at the moment. whzy doesn't connect the relay bolt, but he's going to get it out the way.
Does he know John's there as well? There's actually 2 players in the set. Oh, that is dirty. Zelsis though on the side, large and in charge. Deals with the Neon. John went down, but Narrate's still alive. They're over towards the alley side, but Borussia think early in the round at 10 health. They're still able to cause some problems, making waves. And it's on the Vibes Merchant himself. Zelsis knows 3 players are looking for him. Levius will be the one credited with the elim. Looking towards mid, whyzy's already started to slink his way up, and wait a minute. Testing market very early. Relay bolt forces Zekken out into the open, and there's a hit coming from B-Main at the same time. Zekken caught in the open.
Caught on the jump up, he had to retreat. He was stunned up. Teleport in now from Rusha deep into the site.
Zelsis now not quite aware of what's waiting for him on the other side of this dark cover. Has to pick his spot to perfection. Pings his own location, Neff though finds him. Can't see a damn thing, but still knows how to hit that M1 for the boys, and there's a triple swing. SEN have the players lined up. Neff and K9 fall by the wayside, and Narrate's gotten into Boba.
What awareness!
That's whzy out of the picture. Now becomes a bit more uncomfortable. BLG, loose footing here on this anti-retake attempt, but gonna try and sneak Russia around. Does he have the look on Narrate? So aware Narrate was been, but not ready for that. Bang. Percent on both sides, tries to break half of the pincer, but doesn't know where to look.
Oh, that pose a block by such a significant extent. Here comes the util. Now the retake can come in.
Zekken gets into the side immediately, accosts Sneffel with the stingers, able to fight him up close, but whzy looking for the Neon. Gets out on the side, it's 2 with the stinger for Zekken. Now BLG down to just Levius, and he can't see this tap on the spike. Flash there for John to set up a 3rd kill. Sentinels with the patience of ages. Wait the null command.
You're perfect. They needed to swing together fast. They were able to do all of that with the clock reduced so significantly.
That kill is massive. Overdrive also earned now for Zekken. John has been delightful.
Block.
Oh, K9 saw something there. Late re-explore, switches to the Ghost, gets some good damage. Zekken was the one with the armor.
Wait, the shock dart. Oh my god!
Down to 13. Dangerous now.
Crazy.
Billy, you're not going to let SEN mill around mid. They're going to dig them out if they just linger. And they have.
That entire time, Zelsis was getting space over towards a fault line. He wants to swing off. There's so many players to face, but he does even things up, not without taking a lot of damage. Shock dart could be lethal this time. No. Goes wide.
Zekken and Zelsis both low. But still in the game. Nice little paranoia there. Flash util also disrupting BLG as they try and set up from link. They're going to push the site now. Through the smoke. Bang, tucked in the corner. Everybody comes to him, served up on the silver platter. Bang and boom, SEN get themselves a pistol. BLG are on the precipice here. They just need to give them a little push. Neff flashes himself out. Fault line was going to come from anyway. And whzy tries to swing off it. The fault line caught in Neon. And now BLG down to 3. Guardian in hand for Rushi has got to stand his ground now. Found the Prowler, and all of a sudden, SEN are out of dodge. They're leaving.
There are 15 seconds left. John is taking the spike all the way through spawn. Can he get?
So much.
Oh, okay. Rushi sees this. He knows they're going to get ahead of this.
One.
Oh
Yes.
my god, this timing is
Just.
Bro, I
Just.
all right. I mean, sure, that was
0.33 seconds
crazy.
remaining. That is the tightest clearance that you could ask for, and BLG, again it's Levius, just in dismay, has to drag himself onto the site and face the music. The Sentinels, it's a cacophony of cheers.
I can't believe he knew that timing.
SEN had the numbers overwhelming that sole defender of the site. And whzy All-star whzy has to salvage. That's a good start. Russia down, no big damage done. And whzy eventually will be dealt with. Electrifying play from Second and a 4-piece to secure. Inching forward. Here comes a hit. Razorvine comes out, going to be avoided by whzy. Extreme low. whzy! It's not a molly, but close enough. John down though. Russia's having to deal with him with that classic, and Levius has got some sharp shooting here. What is this? Dominating.
What is happening
on that B side? Utter pandemonium. And Zelsis here, of course, is a beat behind the action. Russia makes the turn, sees him come.
Even at that, he gets the dig onto him, double face. Zelsis, there's no hope.
Okay, well, welcome to the show.
What?
Everything's made up. The points don't matter. It's a master.
How are they able to convert this? The shots from Levius were
For my next
disgusting.
trick, I'll catch my own nade.
Look at this from Second. He satchels out in one tap. Narrate can't trade. I think he had a bulldog. He can't see, man. This is ridiculous. Some of that defensive utility waiting out the cloud. They're going to have to burst in. Ultimate from whzy. Zelsis is out in the open, and he's caught. Traded, though.
That sheer wall, though, is in play. This is slowing Billy down. Now, though, it drops. They're able to push here over towards Bend.
There are going to be so many ultimates involved in this retake. Second can get back in with the showstopper with this Nightfall at the same time. Steel Cardin, though, hoping to make it so that SEN can't scale off of their own ultimate.
It has definitely slowed Sentinels down. Not confident, of course, without their primaries to push him. But Zekin doesn't need it. Oh, that's awkward. He'll take Russia with him at the very least. Odds are evened. John steps up. 2 players here out of Waterfall for Sentinels. And they see the shoulder of Night. The double high-low stack, though, is tough for them to break. John knows Neff is around the corner, and he doesn't have the health to withstand an engagement. whzy has to just skirt around that Razorvine, and yeah, trigger the sheer wall. Needs to try and find a way to use this op.
30
How
seconds
far
left.
will this madman push with the op in the waterfall?
Has he heard this? No, there's a player
way.
making noise behind him.
No way!
Okay, rewarded and not punished as 2 players from Sentinels quickly try and spring to attention. No Hall's presence for the defenders. whzy is going to be permitted to push up here again.
If he catches his second kill right now, the Nightfall could certainly be enough to win this round.
Bang wanted to check the site. It's unclear if he got any information about where whzy
Face
is
your
set up.
fear!
Okay, the Nightfall, but later
Onto
leaving
them
from
all.
Billy. Look at how decayed they are. It's easy.
Player
Night
standing.
able to spray 2 of them down. Narrate has to challenge whzy here. Blast pack to try and disrupt. Shorty in hand. He knows exactly where his assailant would come from, and whzy drops Narrate like a sack of potatoes.
The push into Waterfall, adjustment to kill Zelsis, gets the free sight for the team. And by team, I mean K9. He's the only one. He gets over there. Narrate wants to get back sight again, assist John when the pressure is coming in, when he's blinded up by the paranoia.
It expires quickly enough. The whyzy's brought down by Narrate. He's watching it from that high ground. John gets absolutely saved. Neff's the one with the op here. Having to peer out from Tree Center. Not going to offer up any freebies. Look where that spike is. Sick round from Narrate. Wyatt, he was the standout. Sentinels in their last game. Won't be able to do more than 3 here, but should be enough. Okay, all of a sudden, John brought down. Viper's Peak going to be deployed by Neff, but he still needs to plant Steel Garden. But he has a shorty inside the pit. Not the worst scenario for him. And he'll wait this out. Maybe look for a timing to swing out of the wall, and he's found bang! Zelsis!
Oh my god!
Yet to stabilize the economy, but Narrate here is able to find Corey, protect John.
Spike down A.
Zekin picked up the op at the end of the round.
Oh, he's
Oh my god, you could see that clutch happening. Oh my god. Free, do SEN try and actually pull back in here? They have a few players
30
near it,
seconds
but
left.
wow, look at this pivot from Billy to have to go through the thorns. Bay wants to swing off of it, trades coming through, but now the site is taken. Spike should be able to be planted, but SEN have other ideas.
Yeah, whzy decayed very, very low. Sentinels though don't really follow up on the Nightfall instantly. Simply choose to get in position.
Yeah, cut off by some of those mollies, the thorns on the ground.
Planted.
Nate going to do some
Taylor.
damage tonight, and it actually nets the kill.
Decker now with the showstopper. Stopped in his tracks. whzy with an op shot now. He's in the thick of things. In the heart of the maelstrom, whzy wants to push Alpha with this op. Oh, are you kidding me? Devastating impact from whzy. Almost an ace for him, but Zelsis is able to interfere.
He gets the damage through the wall. Zelsis down to 10. On attack Vice provides where it's a denial
Spike
of
planted.
the blood. those thorns being forward made it so that no one could really scale or try to fight off of the nightfall that was used. And I mean, shot onto second, denying the showstopper is outrageous. And then somehow he tops it only a few seconds later. One orb away from getting the showstopper.
Zelsis here operates off his own U-tool. That's Levius down. Oh, this boy! He's mad! Zelsis got the dog inside him.
Spike down.
Takes 3 just as BLG hoping to swoop in and get a nice 8-round half.
To anchor against the horde.
This is pretty quick moves though from Sentinels up onto the A side. No upper presence yet for the defenders, and Neff gives as good as he gets.
He'll take 1 for 1 with that low HP.
K-Knight now straight to drop. Here comes that attack side Viper Ball now. It's a little bit annoying. whzy can't see past it. K-Knight might need to be activated to disrupt a potential plant. So the paint shells had the intended effect.
Some players getting weak.
K-Knight flanked! Right-click City!
Last player standing.
And they are both very low, below 60.
30 seconds
Zelsis
left.
with the sheriff, but K-Knight thought he had him. Zaddy is home.
Zelsis is determined to win.
Why are you going here? Why are you going here? What the? Some little ROI farming. And he might get something from oh, buddy. Neff, though, doesn't overcommit. Narrate doubles back to the angle. And will handle the interloper. Oh. If only just.
The right click almost got him.
Spam here, Zekin says, okay, there's something to be had here, and he's right. 3 kills with the Stinger.
While, and the Steel Garden ensures that. Billy having to go for the full retake. Zekin is posted up so close.
Sees the Prowler now. They know, and they make use of that information to get rid of Zekin, but John is there to find the trade. Nightfall for the attack side now, and Knight doesn't know what's coming. Neff with a wrap from drop. John finds his 3rd for the round, and whyzy's op is not the ideal tool for this job. Sentinels back in front. They're still Sentinels, though, going to have to contend likely with a...
Not even very much damage actually done. We are down to 20 seconds right now. Zekin satcheling in, a couple players on defense. Rusha gets the first in the spam through. John was just so weak.
And there's not much more to gain from this now. Zelsis heading over towards the seaside, but that shield wall's going to get come up either way, and Neff will be waiting. Narrate steps up, and this is tit-for-tat stuff, round for round. Shot through the box, he needs to see over this wall and can't quite, so that's tree access now gained by Sentinels. Rusha, though, is ready. Pure stopping power. This time it's a Guardian shot to johnqt's cranium. 12 seconds left. Sentinels have to go. Zekin getting sprayed down, but is able to find Rusha. whyzy trying to disrupt with the blast pack, but gets caught out. Knight deals with Narrate. Zekin and Zelsis back to back for the series.
Steel Garden should be connecting on to both, though. Zelsis on the run. Zekin just has the shorty trying to play back sight, but the showstopper as well. He got that with the spike going down.
Zelsis is going to be jumped on in trees, got nowhere to go. Primaries are available again! And back to back! Zekin and Zelsis put Neff in a solo situation. Signed, sealed, delivered!